The Secret Santa of Kansas City, the true story of Larry Stewart. In a world where the news is often filled with negativity, stories of people doing selfless good deeds remind us of the power of kindness. One such inspiring story is that of Larry Stewart, famously known as the Secret Santa of Kansas City. His life and legacy are a powerful example of how one person can change the world around them, simply by showing compassion and generosity. Humble beginnings and a moment of grace. Larry Stewart was born on April 1st, 1948, in Bruce, Mississippi. He grew up in poverty, and that experience gave him a deep understanding of what it meant to struggle. In 1971, Larry hit rock bottom. He was broke and hungry, wandering the streets of Houston, Mississippi. Desperate and with no money to pay, he entered Dixie Diner, hoping to eat without being thrown out. The owner, Ted Horn, noticed Larry's condition. Instead of turning him away or calling the police, Ted handed him a $20 bill under the guise of having dropped it. That small act of kindness touched Larry so deeply, he vowed to one day pay it forward. The start of a tradition. Years later, in the late 1970s, Larry had become moderately successful, but found himself unemployed during the holidays. Twice. In 1979, sitting alone in his car, reflecting on life, he spotted a cold and underdressed waitress outside in the freezing weather. On a whim, he gave her $20. Her tearful gratitude struck him deeply. That moment changed everything. Larry decided to make it a tradition. Every holiday season, he would quietly give away money, especially to people going through hard times. For years, he remained anonymous. People only knew him as a mysterious man handing out $100 bills with a warm smile and a Merry Christmas. Giving in silence, giving with purpose. Larry made his fortune in cable television and long-distance phone service. From 1979 to 2006, he secretly gave away more than $1.3 million, mostly in crisp $100 bills. He believed that help should come without bureaucracy or judgment. His approach was simple: no applications, no forms, just help when it was needed most. He would walk into thrift stores, diners, shelters, and even bus stops, quietly handing cash to people who looked like they needed a lift. Often he'd just say, "Here, take this. You deserve it." The reactions, tears, laughter, disbelief, kept him going. Larry didn't limit his kindness to Kansas City. After the 9/11 attacks, he flew to New York to support victims and first responders. In 2005, after Hurricane Katrina, he went to the Gulf Coast, handing out money to devastated families. Wherever he saw suffering, Larry showed up, with cash, a kind word, and hope, revealing the man behind the magic. In 2006, Larry was diagnosed with esophageal cancer. Knowing his time might be limited, he decided to reveal his identity. He wanted the world to know that anyone could do what he did, that generosity wasn't just for the wealthy. Larry gave interviews, shared his story, and encouraged others to become secret Santas in their own communities. His courage and vulnerability in those final months inspired people across the country to pick up where he left off. On January 12th, 2007, Larry Stewart passed away at the age of 58, but his legacy was far from over. The ripple effect of kindness. Larry's story sparked a movement. Others began stepping into his shoes, handing out cash in his name. Today, dozens of secret Santas operate across the U.S., continuing his mission. His kindness became a ripple that grew into a wave. Larry showed that generosity isn't about how much you give. It's about the heart behind the giving. His philosophy was simple: Kindness is the most important thing there is. Even now, every Christmas season, strangers still receive surprise cash from anonymous donors. And often, when asked why, the answer is simple. Larry Stewart inspired me. A legacy that lives on. Larry Stewart wasn't just a man handing out money. He was proof that goodness still exists. His life reminds us that small acts of kindness can change lives, spark movements, and restore faith in humanity. You don't have to be rich to help others. You don't need permission to be kind. Larry's story teaches us that everyone, regardless of background, can make a difference. So this holiday season, or any season, maybe ask yourself, what would Secret Santa do? The answer might change someone's life,